This is a rose I was given a few months ago. It's called Nostalgia. I've got two flowers on it. The one there was like this yesterday, so it doesn't seem to last very long in that particular shape and colour. But very attractive rose and very healthy foliage. This is my problem Chandos Beauty, and it seems to have grown horizontal, as you can see here, perhaps. But I must say the flower is very attractive and has a very nice fragrance too. Just hope that it starts growing vertically instead. Queen of Sweden just beginning again. Margaret Merrill finishing. That's an old flower here. New bud, new flower. At the back there we have Ancientmarinina. Beautiful colouring, lovely fragrance, and healthy, although I've noticed black spot on the one at the bottom of the garden this year, which I haven't noticed in previous years. Another Margaret Merrill there. Sweet honey, which I cut back quite severely recently. It's beginning to grow again, come through. You can see this lovely new foliage and the red stems. Ab Fab, which I almost killed by moving too early, or too late rather, in the season, has now recovered, thankfully. Disappointing was this rose. It's a very attractive rose and it's got a beautiful fragrance. It's called Well-Being, but I saw it in the garden centre just early on in the year, and it was covered in black spot right at the beginning of the season, which is not a good sign. And this one is Sheila's Perfume. Meteor, really strange shaped flowers in the early stages. Well, I hesitate to call them flowers, buds of a sort. And here is, oops, there is a flower falling apart as I touch it. Iceberg doing really well this year. And this is, what, 5 foot tall. But just behind it is Gabriel Oak, which is 6 foot tall, which must be better. And this Gabriel, well, there are two Gabriel Oaks here. Doesn't seem to reproduce very well on this camera. There are two Gabriel Oaks here, very metallic-y red colour, and as I've said before, there's one here, and they're about, well, from one end of the Gabriel Oaks to the other end is about 6 foot, so I'm quite pleased with that. In terms of flowers per shrub, white hibiscus, not looking its best at the moment. We've had rain, we're due more rain in the next hour apparently. Dahlias, Desdemona, beautiful. And although my sense of smell isn't very good, I can smell it occasionally, and my wife says it's a beautiful smell. So, not so much foliage as someone was asking me about whether they should get Tranquility or Desdemona. I think Tranquility's got dense foliage and the flowers tend to get swallowed up by it, whereas with Desdemona the flowers stand above the foliage, so it's more impressive. Lady of Charotte, again I'm looking at almost eye level here. Flowers are a bit small here at the moment, but beautiful. Eustacia Vi, still flowers on. Get a nice Lady of Charotte. Well, they're all nice. Another Eustacia Vi, and here is an Ancient Mariner. Look at the intricacy of that. I think it looks a bit more pink in real life. It tends to look a bit purple on this screen. I think in real life you'll find it's pinker. Let's shake off some of the flies. No. That's been asleep for a few weeks, so it's just waking up again. Purple hibiscus. Golden Celebration has done really well for me this year. That's a helicopter or plane flying over. Helicopter I think it usually is. Yeah, it's never done particularly well for me until this year, but this year it's really produced a lot of flowers and it's growing very well. More Eustacia Vi. And that's quite intricate too, isn't it? And then back to the Iceberg with some Gabriel Oak. And there's that Gabriel Oak again. Didn't need the support I don't think, but I put it in because I didn't want to risk losing that stem. Yes, helicopter. What else we got? Evelyn Fyson Rose, you can see the red. Very brilliant red. Vermillion, I think. And another beautiful Desdemona. Evelyn Fyson just seems to overload the camera. Westerland. This was a bare root this year. It's meant to be a climber, so I shouldn't really have it up here, but for various reasons the climbers haven't been put in the ground this year. Dame Judi Dench always produces a lot of flowers on one stem, which I've just knocked off. And beyond it we've got Princess Anne, which also has a fair number of flowers on each stem. Princess Alexandra over there. Another Lady of Charlotte. And this is the Tranquility. Not flowering at the moment. I think that's another contrast with the Desdemona. Desdemona seems to flower more frequently and at greater length. This is Emily Bronte. It's a bit washed out there. Let's find one that isn't so washed out. There. Maybe you can see a bit of colour in that one. And there's the Ancientmarinina down there again. Gertrude Jekyll. Lovely rose, lovely fragrance. Elizabeth over there doesn't seem to be flowering that much this year. Still, can't complain. And here we have, what do we have? What's it called? Yeah. Can't remember. But you'll recognise it's normally a climber, and it's packed with white flowers, little white flowers, lovely fragrance. I'm sure someone will shout it out on the comments. This was Queen... oh dear, my brain's gone. Queen of Denmark, yeah. That's a climber. It's not going to flower again this year, and I think it's probably not going to be kept. I don't think I like it that much. Another hibiscus, and some cheerful Peter's Persica. Okay. Oh, we've got badgers. This lovely peony just beginning to show its head, and now I've got bits of peony, and I've got a hole in the flower bed down here too where the peony, where the badgers been digging Japanese anemone. I've put some dahlias in pots where eventually I'll be putting climbers, just to give them somewhere to sit for the time being. Ancientmarinina again. Alright, I'll just leave you with the usual view.